Hey guys, how you doing?
What does this week kind of look like for you?
Just trying to stay in our normal routine as possible. Just getting back there, had our normal, Wednesday night last night, and just kind of getting in the flow. And so, the operations team, everybody's done such a good job, our video people, that we just kind of show up. I was telling my wife, we just kind of show up, plug in our computers. It's like we're back back at work. So it's been very normal, and it's a great place to be.
Structurally, has anything changed with the run defense, or has it just been a matter of each guy executing their assignment better with the success there this season?
I think that's exactly it. Guys got to execute better. I give them a lot of credit. They're a tough offense to defend, and obviously that back is a load. And so we had a tough time. Definitely started slow, and at the same time, guys got to stay in their gap. We got to get knocked back. We got to do things. We can't start slow like we did last week.
Sorry, I should have phrased that, but I was talking about the success of the run defense to this point. Like, do you attribute that more to guys executing their assignments, or is anything structurally different? Like, what do you attribute that to?
No, it's just the guys we acquired and the guys from last year. I think there were times where we showed some prolonged glimpses of where we played good run defense. And I think we can continue to do that, and it's just about being consistent and looking forward to just kind of continue to build off it. And obviously there were some things last week we got to clean up, and look forward to doing that.
What if anything, do you think your edge presence are you looking for as the season progresses? Because they're obviously seems to be playing well, but is there something you'd like to see more from them at all?
I don't know about more. I mean, I always just think every position you're just talking about getting better, playing harder. I always think there's stuff every single game that they can do better, but that's every single position. And those guys are disrupting the game. I think if you talk to opposing offenses, you talk to people, they're probably not guys you want to see. They're violent. They play hard. They're aggressive. They play good in the run and the pass. So, we love how they're playing. And like anything else, they could always play a little bit better.
Darious Williams going from no snaps in the season opener to playing the most snaps among all cornerbacks last week. Just where have you seen him grow, and just how does that speak to maybe his readiness and his ability to stay ready when the moment's called?
Yeah, he played a great game, and he's kind of taken on a leadership role among those three guys. And Aubrey does a great job where we come up with a plan and he feels the flow of the game and kind of rolls them, or based on matchups, however it was. And it was really good because you could see on the first drive they attacked him in the boundary, and he was able to stand up and made another really good play in the boot on the comeback. So, he played some really good football, played good clean ball, and played calm out there. And so, I'm happy for him.
Which of your defensive players do you think would be the best baseball player?
Best baseball player? I'm trying to think. I don't know, probably Quentin Lake or somebody like that. I feel like Fisk is good. Is one of those guys that's kind of good at everything. You see him throwing the football around. A lot of guys would be good.
What does this week look like for you guys?
Well, for coaches, it's a computer screen's a computer screen, a field's a field, even though it's a little bit different. But you know what I mean by that. But nothing different for us as coaches. It's really just the players on both sides getting acclimated to what the time zone's going to be, the time change, and all those kind of things, getting their bodies right. So it's fun though. Players, I do believe, have really embraced this now.
How have you seen them embrace it?
Well, a lot of them have, obviously the younger guys, but a lot of them have started, they've accumulated years of actually doing this now. This isn't Matthew's first rodeo over there, Higgs, stuff like that. So their experiences over there, sharing it with some of the young guys about, it is a pretty cool atmosphere over there. It's different than obviously over here in the States. It's unique going out there and seeing all those different jerseys from everywhere. It's unique in pregame, seeing how excited they get of punts and field goals for obvious reasons. So, but it's a cool deal.
What's been your experience in terms of the quality of the games that are, and the level that the teams you've been involved with playing over there?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's
I know winning, of course. You don't care how you get it.
Yeah.
But in terms of quality of play, is it high? Is it vary, or how would you?
It's ball, and I mean, serious. I don't know another better way of answering that in terms of it's still ball. I think it's just gotten better, just like a Thursday night game has gotten better, through the years. Because again, guys, the coaches, the organizations are learning how to adjust to this. So again, what's cool is both teams are going through it. So not one team has the advantage over the other. But no, I think it's real NFL football, just over across the pond.
Does Jacksonville have any advantage because they do this every year?
You'd have to ask them. We don't care really where we play and how we get there. Our guys just know during that 3.5 window they better show up, and feel good that they will.
Did you play baseball as a kid, and if so, what was your position, and who would be the best baseball player on the offensive side of the ball? do you think?
That's a tough one. I'm sure if you ask Puka, he'd say that because he thinks he's the best at everything he does. I know Kyron was impressing some guys out here with his arm out to the outfield. So I think Higgs and Colby probably could crank it a little bit up. So, I think there's a lot of guys that could probably, do some damage out here, but not to the level of what the Orioles or the Majors do. But no, yeah, I did play. Enjoyed baseball growing up. I didn't play in high school or anything like that, but enjoyed it, and need to get out to a Dodgers game.
If Puka can't play on Sunday, what's the luxury of having a veteran like Davante to be able to step into that role?
Yeah, I mean, no matter who's out there, we're excited, So obviously, anytime you have a guy with as much experience as Davante, no matter who else is playing, it's just fun to have him out there. So no matter who's out there, we'll be ready to go.
What has this week been like for you?
Weird. It's weird practicing on the baseball field, but it's been cool. People keep saying it feel like a bowl game. So yeah, that's something.
What's it been like? You guys had the Tuesday off day in Baltimore, not at home. Would you do anything fun?
Nah, I had too much free time. I didn't really know what to do. I don't know Baltimore like that. And I ain't about to go find it out. So it was cool. I mean, we just got to relax and stuff like that. Me and a couple guys went to dinner. Got to go bowling down the street, so that was cool.
Who's the best bowler?
Me. I can tell you who's not. Emmanuel.
Did you play baseball as a kid?
One time. We
One time?
Yeah, we lost one game the whole season. It was the one game I pitched. So, yeah, that's the thing.
But you just at that point just didn't want to. That wasn't a sport that stuck with you or anything.
I had one home run all season. It was inside the park. So now I'm cool.
One and done.
That's it.
You guys, as an edge presence on both sides, have been affecting games. It seems like. How would you kind of rate your guys' performance so far, and what do you think you need to, or what do you want to improve as the season goes on?
Yeah, I mean, I think me and B.Y. can both say it. Like we kind of feed off each other. Like when he's doing good, I play even better. When I'm doing good, he plays even better. Like we just kind of feed off each other. But to see him kind of like elevating to the level that he's capable of is kind of like astonishing to me. Like I'm not surprised by it, but like I'm happy to see that he's getting all the recognition he finally deserves. But we don't think too much about anything. Like it's kind of like we just go out there, dominate, move on to the next play. I mean, there's everything. You can always be better. Like I always say, like, oh, I rate us this, or I rate us that. You can always be better in every aspect. But so far, I'm pretty pleased with how we play.
The overall success of the run defense to this point in the season, what do you attribute that to, whether it be in-game adjustments you guys have made or just anything else?
Just being intentional. I mean, everybody, like I say it all the time, you just got to do your 1 of 11. I feel like this year everyone's just genuinely doing that. You're 1 of 11. You don't got to focus on anything else. And then if the play comes to you, if it comes to your gap, then make the play, but that's it.
Is that easier said than done?
A lot easier said than done. I mean, I be wanting to jump outside gaps all the time. I see, Saquon about to hit the B gap, and I'm like, yeah, I can jump in there right now, but let me just hold it. Let me hold it. I'm about to go late and let him get a gain of 2 and go early and it's a gain of 30.
You mentioned Byron elevating. What do you think he's done this year that's let him take another step off of last year? I'm
being dead serious when I say Pilates. I'm being dead serious. He's been so intentional with it. Like he's talking about how good it makes him feel after the fact, and how good his trainer is and everything like that. And he feels more flexible. He feels more fluid. He feels more I want to say confident in his body. So I feel like that's why I got to attribute to it.
Have you tried it with him?
Hell no. I do hot yoga. I ain't do Pilates.
And not to take anything, away from his performance, but you being on the other side influences what's happening there as well, right? I mean, do you guys each feel like you have a hand in the other's success because of how much attention people
I think it definitely goes both ways. Like B.Y. will take up a double team, but he'll get the slide and the chip, and I get a free one-on-one. And me and Bo always say, like, hey, if you get that, if I'm taking all this for you, you better win. He knows the same thing. Like he's taking full advantage of when he gets his one-on-one ops. He gets the tackle on an island. He's gonna take full advantage of it. So it feeds off both of us.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of challenge does Trevor Lawrence present as a quarterback for you guys?
I mean, he was number 1 pick for a reason. I mean, he can move well with his feet. He can get the first down. He's not easy to bring down. I think you can relate him to a Josh Allen in that point. Like he's not one of those QBs where you just kind of thud him up and he's going to fall to the ground. Like you got to actually hit him. You got to actually bowl him to the ground. But also his legs and his arm is something that you definitely have to be very keen on.